So the Wagner mutiny may have lost steam, at least for now. Guess what else is losing steam? The Chinese economy. Their growth forecast has been revised. Earlier it was 5.5%. It's now been cut down to 5.2%. This is China's growth projection for 2023 by credit rating agency S&P. In fact, let me read out what S&P said about this. China's recovery should continue, but at an uneven pace, with investment and industry lagging. This is the assessment of a global credit rating agency and not the first of its kind. S&P is not the first one to cut China's growth forecast. Banks like Goldman Sachs have already done it. They've lowered their estimates. So the question is, what's going on in China? Why is the economy sputtering? To answer that, we must go back to the year 2022. The pandemic was in its last stages. China's zero-COVID policy was crippling growth. Suddenly, they made a U-turn. The zero-COVID policy was abandoned almost overnight. Beijing was betting on strong economic growth, a rebound. The economy was supposed to return with a bang. Instead, it was just a whimper. And many reasons contributed to this, like the trade war in America and the exodus of foreign investors. They're all leaving China. But many believe the real culprit here is the shaky foundation of the Chinese economy. It has two main drivers: property and exports. Before the pandemic, property was a crucial source of growth. Not anymore. Between January and May this year, real estate investment has fallen by more than 7%. People don't want to buy a house anymore. There is an unprecedented cash crunch in the property sector, and it's showing. Two more Chinese builders say they cannot meet debt obligations. They cannot pay their loans. And this trend has been on for a while. China's property bubble is bursting, and that has rarely gone well for any country, for any economy. So what does Beijing do? They've decided to focus on rate cuts and stimulus. Banks across the world are hiking interest rates, but not in China. Here, the central bank is cutting rates. They want to generate growth via borrowing. Now, this could be a slippery slope. Cutting rates could jumpstart the economy, yes. But don't forget, global interest rates are rising, so this could put pressure on the yuan, the Chinese currency. As for stimulus, the government is in favor of it. Beijing is preparing to issue billions of dollars of special bonds. This will help bail out local governments, because local governments in China are under immense debt. According to one estimate, a debt of $9 trillion. Imagine that, $9 trillion of debt. A default of this debt would be disastrous. But Xi Jinping does not have many choices. Stimulus and rate cuts are temporary measures. They may help China steady the ship for now, but can they really revive growth? History has some examples. In 1989, Japan faced a similar situation. The economy had slowed dramatically. Households were burdened with debt. The GDP growth was lagging. So what did Tokyo do? It ordered stimulus measures. These measures were directed towards investment, not consumption, investment. And this is where Japan went wrong. It led to years of stagnation. And by the looks of it, China could be staring at the same.